Well, hi guys, welcome back to TJM. It's been a couple of days since I put my last video in regards to my XJ40J that has turned into a major problem. And I have to thank all my followers and subscribers for some of the great comments that were left. I've had more comments on this video than I've had on any other videos, which is great, and all to do with what I should be doing with this car or what to do next. And I love it, and I'd love everyone to keep them up because it really helps me motivate the channel and trying to get this car going again. I haven't looked at it since last time we spoke, but what I want to do now is I'm going to take the plugs out again, and we're going to just blow all that ATF fluid that I put in there a couple of days ago just to soak it up, and give it a wet test, compression test, and see if our compression is raised better than it did the other day, because it was pretty darn dismal. I think we should be getting about 125 psi per cylinder, and we didn't have that on any of the cylinders. So let's get this compression tester going. Okay, I've taken all the plugs out except for this one, because I'm going to see if maybe the oil might push that valve up, like hydrolock it up, whack the battery on. I've also taken the disconnected the fuel pump out from the relay. There's no fuel going to be injected into it. Let's have a look. Okay, there's my key. Bit of a geyser of oil happening here, but not going to make much difference. Let's have a look here. Well, that's exciting. Not much oil did squeeze out of it, and I felt like I had compression in this cylinder. So let's get the compression tester on it. I'll take that out again, just turn it over a few more times. But most of that oil has dropped down into the cylinders now, so not much actually squirted out of it. So hopefully we'll get a better compression than we did last time. Let's try again with compression. So compression number one. Yeah. Heck, that's more like it. Hang on. Okay, the all-important number two, or number five if you count from the back. Oil's coming out everywhere still. That's more like it. If that was a stuck valve, it's now unstuck, so I've got compression on number two. I'm pretty sure these are going to be all good, but we'll go through them all. Okay, third one. Here we go. Oh, through the roof. Nothing wrong with this engine. Fourth one. Gonna stay away from that oil. Oh. Again, through the roof. Over 300 psi. Whoo. Second last one, fifth one. Come on, let's go. Yeah. Getting oil sprayed everywhere here. Okay, last one, number six. It wasn't as good as the others. Actually, it's probably the lowest out of the lot, 175, which could be an issue. Because it had so much water in it, could have had a minor blown head gasket to start with, and it just, you couldn't detect it while you were driving because it was so minor. I've seen that before, but we won't be able to really know until we get it going and pressure test the system. I don't know. Okay, let me know if you can see a spark. I'll hold this just in case there is a spark. I'm not going to get zapped. Okay, can you see that? Oh! Hit my funny bone. Spark there, eh? It looked like a reasonable spark. So I'll put these plugs back in and just see if we can get fuel to it, but I'm pretty sure that we're not getting fuel to it. I'm pretty sure that there's injectors aren't clicking. And another thing I did off camera was I put a battery on all the injectors to see if they were clicking, and they're all clicking okay. And they're not that old, those things. I put in a couple of years ago, but they haven't done much. Okie doke, relays back in, give it a whirl, prime it up a bit. Can hear the pump going, so. Second here, it's actually kicking. It's actually kicking on one of the cylinders. And it wouldn't be from any gauges I put in it, because that was ages ago. It's getting better. A lot of smoke coming out. Oh, that'd be the oil. She wants to go. That's better than we've done for a while. Whacked a bit of go juice in it. Let's have another go. Oh, ooh, shit. Got this Noid globe onto the injector harness on one of the injectors. Let me know if you see it glow. We'll have another look. I actually saw that glowing, but when I played back the video I didn't see it glowing. Again. It's glowing. Well, I just gave the plugs a clean and I bunched and sprayed a whole bunch of starter fluid down every one of the cylinders. And I'm still getting the same. Just kicking on one cylinder. That go juice should have just fired it all up, just the whole 6 of them for a few seconds before it died. So I'm actually dumbfounded. As I said, you know a little about everything, but not a lot about anything. And I'm just guessing the spark's not strong enough. I mean, if it's not starting with go juice, it's only kicking, but why is it only kicking on one? I mean, everything's in place, there's no dramas there, I haven't touched all that stuff. I haven't changed the coil, but it was running before. I did change the amplifier, and it didn't do any good, so I've changed it back to the original one. Maybe I'll just start fiddling around, changing things around again, I don't know. I just don't know. But at least we've got compression now, so I'm not too worried about I fucked the engine up, because I think the engine's still okay. We're just got to deal with the issue why it's not firing up. I'm going to walk away from it again. Just have a bit of a read up, study it a bit, see if I can do some more diagnostics on it. Problem is I don't have the tools to do the diagnostics on it, so it makes it bloody hard sometimes. But anyway, we'll keep going on it. Well, I've just pulled out all the injectors, and maybe I should have looked at them right from the beginning, because I think we've found the core of our problem. They're all stuffed. The water has totally ruined them. I've had water through injectors before, but they were sort of original Jaguar type injectors. That it didn't. Look, there's still water in them. That gets a bit of fuel on it. See, look, there's still water in the bloody things. Didn't pump it all through. Anyhow, we'll see if we can find some new injectors for her. You can see the water that's still just coming out of them. Look, I've ordered new ones,
But if I can get these to spray, I might be able to get the car at least going. So I'm just going to fiddle around with them a bit more. But I will put some new ones in it. Just going to give them a bit of a soaking, see if it works. That was just from one injector, just tapping it and giving it a bit of power for a few seconds. I can't believe I didn't check them earlier. Okay, so I've put all the injectors back in it. I gave them a clean, but I don't know if they're going to really work because there was I couldn't get them to all spray properly. But what have we got to lose? I've ordered new ones. They won't come for another week. I had to get them from a Merely car just to get the right value ones. Let's give it a go. I think this is going to be a miracle. But we'll give the we'll just prime up that fuel rail a bit. Okay, here we go. Better. No, I think those injectors are stuffed. Well, I ended up buying a whole new set of injectors for it. They come from the States, so it took a month for them to get here. They're only the cheapy ones, but that's what they're in them before. And, well, these are new, and it worked okay with the others before that water got into them. So let's stick them in and see what happens. Okay, get the old ones out. Still look new. Generally, as he does it. Maybe they can be cleaned. I don't know. This one is this one's a worry, of course. Okay, new ones are in and all nice and snug. We'll check for leaks. Okay, we'll prime it up a few times. You can hear the fuel pump going. Okay, let's see if we've got any leaks up there. Okay, doesn't seem to be any leaks. Let's crank it. This is rather nerve-wracking. Here we go. Same thing. It's exactly the same thing. Well, it's Christmas Eve. I really was hoping I was going to give myself a Chrissy present by putting those injectors in and hoping it was going to fire up straight away. Well, that didn't happen. I took the plugs out and they're wet. They've got fuel on them, so it's obviously a spark issue. But I've changed everything. I don't know. I even tried it off camera this afternoon. I tried a new coil in it. I actually pulled out the amplifier again. I've changed the crank ankle sensor 3 times. What else? Don't know. I haven't got the equipment to test it any further, so at this stage it's to be continued, and I didn't win. It's a failure. So at least I'll be able to get part 3 out of it. We'll catch you on the next one. And guys, if you've got any advice for me, I love hearing from you. Just leave a comment down below, and don't forget the thumbs up. It really helps the algorithms of the channel, and we'll catch you next time. Cheers.